Hey friends, welcome to Vlogmas. This is the 6th day of Christmas. Excuse my voice, I got sick. Well, I've had something going on since before Thanksgiving, and the weather getting warm and then cold has messed with my sinuses, and I was really sick Monday and Tuesday. No, sorry, Monday was Christmas. Christmas like night I started feeling kind of sick, and then Tuesday, Wednesday I was not feeling great at all, and then I felt better Thursday. We had the grandkids over. By Thursday night my throat started acting up again because of all the drainage, and we had a big party at our house. We had like 30 people at our house last night, and the night before that I did not sleep. I was up coughing the entire night. And the next day around noon, Kevin goes, you know, we can cancel this party. And I'm like, no, we can't. We have 30 people coming to our house today. And my dear friend Renee that moved to West Virginia was in town for Christmas, and I hadn't seen her yet, and we were all gathering so we could see Renee too. So it was, you know, it wasn't just a gathering of friends. It was, you know, Renee doesn't come to town very often. So anyway, powered through. I felt great all day Friday. And I didn't hardly cough at all, and I slept really good last night and didn't cough, and so it all worked out good. But it's like weird to be sick and then for a couple days and then feel good, and then the next day feel sick and the next day feel good. It's like whatever. That's how I know it's the weather. It needs to just get cold and stay that way. But what I did find that helped is rosemary. The night I coughed so bad was Friday night. No, what is today? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so confused. Friday was the party. Thursday night, after the grandkids left and everything, I went to bed, and I just, if I could sleep sitting up, I probably would have done better. But I ended up going to sleep a little bit, coughed a lot. I got up, and I thought I need to just kind of elevate myself. So I went downstairs, and you know, we have those couches that the ends recline. Anyways, I did that, and then I still couldn't sleep, so I worked. I was designing for my Patreon, and then I thought, gosh darn it, I know there's a essential oil that can help break up mucus. So the first one that was recommended was eucalyptus, which I did not have. The second one recommended was rosemary. So I went upstairs and I went to my oils, and I found rosemary. I put it on my neck, I put it on the sides of my nose, and on my chest. And honest to Pete, it worked. It really did work. I am not here to sell this to you. I am not here. I don't get, if you do buy it, I'm not getting any money for it. I just want to share with you because it's miserable when you can't sleep. So essential oil, rosemary, this is Young Living brand. I've used Young Living oils for many a year. I would say probably a good 15 years I've been using their products, their supplements and oils. But anyways, I wanted to share that with you guys. But Christmas was amazing. Christmas is still amazing. We had the family over on Christmas Eve. Bree and Eric and the grandkids were not here, but my mom and Jerry and the boys and Sabrina and Kevin and I, we played fun games. We did that bamboozled jelly bean game where like there's one color jelly bean has 2 flavors, so it can be like, one was dead fish, and like if you got the bad one, and if you got the good one, it was like, I don't know, let's just say hot chocolate, okay? We didn't play that game for very long. My mom and my husband would not even play it. And it was just the 4 of us. It was Kyle and Sabrina and Ryan and I. And I got the dead fish one, and I had to go and spit it out in the garbage because the minute I bit into it, I could smell fish. And I'm just like, nope, can't do it. Yeah, so that was one of our games. We had so much fun playing these games. These were games that I found on Instagram. Tons of fun. And then the next day we had everyone over. So we watched the Lions game on Christmas Eve, and they won, and it was amazing. And then Sunday, the grandkids and Bree and Eric and everyone else was here as well, and we exchanged gifts. and we celebrated Jesus' birthday. It was adorable. This was our first year having a birthday cake for Jesus. This is going to be a tradition that I will do until the day I die, and hopefully my family will carry it on. And it was funny, I was telling Ryan about it, and he's like, we're not gonna sing to him, are we? I'm like, well, if the grandkids want to sing to him, yeah, we will. And of course, the grandkids were like, we gotta sing him happy birthday. And it was just so cute to see them all excited, and the cake was so good. So thank you, Jesus, for having a birthday for more reasons than one. So the question that I left you with was, what would you say if you were face to face with Jesus? Like if Jesus appeared to you right now and took you by both your hands and looked right in your eyes, what would you say? And I know what I would want to say, but I know I would just turn to mush. He would have to hold me up, because I don't know if you guys have watched The Chosen or not, or if you've even heard of it. It's available to watch on YouTube. There's also an app for your phone called Angel Studios, and then it went to this other app. I can't even remember what it was now. So there's Angel Studios. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, it's the Chosen app. Yeah. Right here. Yep, the Chosen app. So here is the Chosen app. And let me just see how much you can watch on that. So that one you can watch. Oh, I saw the trailer for season 4, which is coming out, I believe, in January. Okay, so season 1, 2, and 3, all of those are on the Chosen app. So there you go. So you can watch them there, and it's free, and you can pair your phone to your television and watch it. It's amazing. And the reason I brought that up is because season 3, the very last episode, I sobbed like a baby. I was so deeply moved. I don't want to tell you what it was, because I want you to watch it, and I don't want you to know what the last, episode is in the season 3. But I sobbed, like uncontrollably sobbing. So I know, just if I can watch a movie and be that emotional, I know I wouldn't be able to speak in front of Jesus. But if I could speak, I would say, thank you and have mercy on me. I would beg for forgiveness, because no matter how hard we try to be the best that we can be and live a life that is pleasing to God, we fail every day. I know I do. I'm not afraid to admit it. Matter of fact, I have this interesting story. So I have like several prayers that I say every morning. Not that I haven't missed one here and there. I definitely have. But I do the rosary, I do the Divine Mercy Chaplet, and then I have these pamphlets that I have gotten, that I've collected, this nice, it's just ones to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. It's just, it's really good. I can't explain it. But so the reason I'm telling you that is because there's one, when I'm doing the prayer to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, there's one that says, make my heart like unto thine. Something about being humble anyway, and being a servant. Like I always say to myself, when I get frustrated about feeling like I have to do everything, like preparations for things or whatever, I always stop myself and say, you are here to serve. Like, we are here to serve others. We are here to be a good neighbor. Can you hear Athena? She, again, wants to be part of the video. But this one day, I was just very frustrated. I was feeling overwhelmed because, it is Christmas time and the shopping and the gift wrapping and everything. And I'm not saying that my husband doesn't help me. I'm not saying that at all. He's an amazing helper. But this just one, sometimes you just get overwhelmed. And I just was standing at the sink, muttering and complaining. And then I stopped myself and I said, no, you are here to serve. You are here to do these things. And I always feel like, if you're here to serve, but you're complaining and griping about it, then it takes away all the good I feel that you did. Does that make sense? Anyways, and then I started muttering again, and things weren't going right, and I was just feeling this angst. And all of a sudden, I have this toothpick holder, and it sits on this thing by the fridge, and it just fell. Like, I'm over here by the sink, it's way over by the fridge. Nobody else was in the house. Teeny's sleeping on the couch, and it just fell off this thing for no reason. And it stopped me in my tracks, and I just said, yes, I like, to me, that was a sign. Like, I don't know if you guys have experienced anything like that. But it came at a time when I was fighting with myself. And sometimes I'll just stop myself and say, get behind me, Satan, you know, because he's always trying to put roadblocks up for us. And especially if you're growing in your faith, then you'll find there's more roadblocks. I mean, it's because that's just the way it is. And it will make your faith stronger, but also you have to sometimes stop yourself and say, you know, is this me or is this Satan? You know, is this me complaining and looking at the negative part of this, or is this Satan cheering me on with that negativity? Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you because I want to have a servant's heart, and I want it to come naturally. I want it to just be something like Mary is, just a humble servant. I want that kind of a heart, and I struggle. I have to constantly ask for it, pray about it, and then stop myself when I'm not being a humble servant. So anyway, rambling on and on. One last thing before I do the drawing. I have to share this with you because I find this fascinating that I had never heard of St. Nicholas Day, and then my sweet friend Maria shared all of, you know, her family's traditions about St. Nicholas Day, and then she sent me that gift. Pretty sure I shared it with you guys. If I didn't, shame on me, but I'm pretty sure I shared it with you guys. She sent me something from St. Nicholas for St. Nicholas Day. And so that was one, like, coinky dink that happened. And then on, what day was it? So on Vlogmas Day 9, if you go back, that was when we were talking, you know, a lot of the last, I shouldn't say a lot of the last few, or maybe even, I don't know, the last 4 videos at least, we started talking about the history and the origins of our Christmas carols. And on Vlogmas Day 9, Athena, if you go to 21:28, so 21 minutes and 28 seconds, if you go there, I talk about the origin of I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. Or maybe it's just called I Heard the Bells. My sweet friend Tammy sent me this movie as a gift, as a Christmas gift. And I don't even know if she's watching my Vlogmas. I don't think she is, actually. I don't know. Maybe she is. But she sent me this, and I had this before I read that on Vlogmas Day 9, but I hadn't had time to watch the movie because, hello, Christmas season, very busy, shopping, wrapping, doing Vlogmas, and all the things. So finally, the Saturday before Christmas, I watched this movie, and it's incredible. It is so good, and because when I read that in Vlogmas, and they talked about how Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, when it talked about his wife had died in this, you know, fire accident, I just assumed like their house burnt down or something. Anyways, all of that about that song is revealed in this movie. So I highly recommend, if you like my Vlogmas, you will like this movie. So thank you, Tammy, for sending this to me. What a generous gift, and it really just another coincidence, you know, that she sent me this, and then I talked about it in Vlogmas and then watched the movie. Thought that was really cool. Alrighty, so I think that's all the little things I wanted to talk with you guys about. Thank you, before I announce this, thank you again for going along this journey with me. I learned so much, as well as you did, and I enjoy sharing my faith with others. And your comments, especially the ones today, well, I read some of them before Christmas, and then I read the rest of them before recording this, about what you would say if you were face to face with Jesus. And most of you were like me, like I'd probably just crumble and fall to my knees because it would just be overwhelming. But thank you for taking the journey with me. Thank you for your comments and sharing your family traditions with me. And it's just been such a blessing in my life. And probably next year I will just watch this Vlogmas all over again. I really think I will. I more than likely will not do Vlogmas next year. I might do it in 2025. The reason I say that is because it really did add a lot of pressure at the busy Christmas time. And I did talk about doing Vlogmas next year, the 12 days of Christmas, which would start on Christmas Day and go the 12 days after. I could do that, but then I'm like, what material is left? I've already talked about, you know, so I don't know that I would have enough material to do justice to do another Vlogmas. But I might wait and do it, you know, skip a year and then do it, you know, another time. We shall see. So this is the last giveaway. And just so you know, if you have won something and I haven't shipped it yet or responded to your email, again, it's just because it's been so busy. But I will be back to work full-time and overtime starting on Tuesday. Monday, I'm hoping to record a floss tube video and then be back to work on Tuesday. So we'll get everything shipped out to you guys that have won things. Excuse my voice again, jeez. So I want to tell you who the winner is. And this happens to be a sweet friend of mine that we met for the first time at Farm Girl Dry Goods probably 3 years ago. We sat by each other, and yeah, it was 3 years ago. We had the best time. Her name is Aggie Rachel. Well, her name is Rachel Ferreira. Her YouTube name is Aggie Rachel, as well as on Instagram. But her name is Rachel Ferreira. She is a beautiful Christian woman. She shares her faith with me and on her Instagram as well. She's an amazing stitcher. We sat down at the last Farm Girl gathering and I taught her how to do punch needle. So yeah, she is a sweetheart. And when her name come up, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Rachel said, oh man, if I were face to face with Jesus, I would just have to say thank you in a most humbly yet excited way. We started the Jesus birthday cake a few years back and the kids love it. Your grands will love it too. Merry Christmas, and our tree stays up until the Epiphany at least. Yay! So that's so cool. So congratulations, my dear friend, Rachel. That is it, everyone. Thank you again. And, you know, like I said, I think I'm just going to watch this Vlogmas again next year because it'll be fun for me to watch it and not actually have to do it. And I know by next Christmas I will have forgotten some of these things because there was a lot packed in these 12 days. So anyway, I hope you are continuing your Christmas celebration, and I want to wish you all the best for 2024. I wish you happiness, health, joy, and lots of time to create, whether it's stitching or painting or whatever it is that you like to do, gardening, whatever. I am excited. This is my favorite time of year to plan and look forward to what is coming in the new year. I love this time of year. So I wish the best for you. Take care. Bye.